Welcome to the stream. Don Mao, it's time for you to go. The intro is over. But I hope you all are doing well. Oop, this is not in the right spot. Boom, there it is. There's the Ellie in the dog bed. There's the Oko in the lap. But yeah. Today we are going to be playing some Magic Arena. My hair is so poofy right now. I need to hold on. Hold on. We're playing some Magic Arena, and it's gonna be great. I was messing around some more with the deck that I built yesterday, or that I tinkered with, the human deck, having realized that Secluded Courtyard was a card, and this deck is fun. So we're gonna play it. So let's do it. Boom. Gotta press my button. So this is the deck we're gonna be playing. I still am not 100% on it, of course. It's literally, a day in. But yeah, this is my 5-color human deck that came out of my Naya Legends deck. Basically because I wanted to play Rona Inti, because these are both just really, really, really powerful. I really like Kellen in a deck that has tons of cheap creatures. This deck, almost every card in the deck is a hit for Kellen. You literally can only miss on 6 cards in the deck that are not 6 non-land cards in the deck attacking with Kellen. We are trying Pia Nalar because it works very well with Inti. It also works with Questing Druid, which is another new addition. Because Questing Druid is a human. And every single card in the deck that is a spell triggers Questing Druid. Also having access to Seek the Beast for a little bit of potential card advantage outside of using your Inti Rona stuff is also quite valuable. So that's where this deck is at. We replaced some of the stuff that I was playing yesterday that was a little bit fancy, a little bit like dopey. As much as I liked the Ishin, he didn't do enough. As much as I liked Mishra, he didn't do enough. But yeah, we have a 1 copy of Thalia in the main. We have more Thalia in the sideboard. I'm probably gonna add a 3rd Thalia in the sideboard. I also was thinking this is just a kind of a mess right now. We haven't really edited this from the previous deck. I was thinking that I want to play what's the name of the guy? The 3-drop werewolf. Do I even own them? Reckless Stormseeker. I think I want Reckless Stormseeker in my sideboard against decks that don't have cut down, against like Wrath decks. I think this is actually sick. Yeah. So I think probably like 2 barrages. We're gonna add a Valorous Stance to the sideboard as well. We do need to worry. We do need to be concerned, at least to a certain extent. I'm gonna just not bother with these knockout blows. To a certain extent, with how castable our sideboard cards are, because we don't have that many sources of mana for non-creature spells. We only have a few sources that can cast spells if we don't have creatures in play. Like, even to cast a red spell, right? Like, we need to have either Copperline Gorge, Mountain, or a Plaza with a red source. So we need to be like very cognizant of that for our sideboard cards. The most castable stuff are white spells and green spells. So that's kind of where we're at. Probably need to switch up some of that a little bit more, but that's still kind of, oops. Still kind of where we're at right now. I don't have Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar, I think, is just not very good against most decks. The problem. Like, I don't know what I would sideboard Brutal Cathar in against, right? Of popular decks in the metagame right now. I thought about it, but... Alright. Sure. I didn't even see what there was first or second, but... Okay, I will thicket into a map. Meticulous Archive. Okay. What is Kellen? Another Gorge. Eh. Yeah. Does my hand put this in the bottom? Yeah, let's or in the graveyard. I think I do. Okay. Great. They have deduced. MDGA, what's the occasion? Hearthstone patch tomorrow, and I've been having fun playing Magic. You have deduced, yes. I am not playing in the Pro Tour in Chicago now. I am playing in the Pro Tour in Seattle. The Hall of Fame gives me one Pro Tour invite a year, and I basically decided that I'm going to use it on the standard Pro Tours because those I can practice for on Arena. Chota, yeah. Okay. Ooh, Arona, nice. I will Cavern on Human. Into the Rona. We can cast... No, we can't cast Joda off of our current mana base next turn. Because this is white and we have red, green, white already. We'd need one of our other things. Boom. Use it. Haha. But we can loot into something that would allow us to cast the Joda. I do not have any kind of CEDH decks, no. Okay. Cavern Human. I will play Joda. Uncounterable, by the way. Sure.
Finally, I'm home.
We do still get our trigger. Hey, we hit a Thalia. Nice.
You are not
Ooh.
much of a roadblock.
Alright. So they kind of need to wrath my Joda away. Gwenna is a 3-drop that dies to cut down. Does not seem worth it all. Aren't you just doomed?
I still have much to learn. Let your blade do the talking.
Oh boy. Let's loot. Let's play Inti. No, we're not gonna play Inti off that. We're gonna play Inti off this. This. I need to put an Ashnod in my deck. I meant to put an Ashnod in my deck so I could actually hit something with Joda off of it too. Okay, now we can play this Plaza. Now we can play this Thalia, who also will untap my Rona. But yeah, there should be one Ashnod in my deck, in part for this reason. To have something hit off the Joda on a 2. We will discard an Aganjo. going to put a counter on the Joda. And give it trample. So they can't cast, like, Horn Dude or whatever. They go to 2 here. Okay, go. Sure. Asha because human, yes. I have 8 lands that are creature type oriented. Yeah, there's the Sunfall. So I just kill them with Jaren Hazaret. I cast Seek the Beast. We play Cavern of Souls on human. We play Jaren Hazaret and attack them for lethal. Boom! Eat it, blue-white control. Alright, so we are putting in our Thalia. How much? We're putting in Anointed Peacekeeper. We're going to take out Tomic. Tomic is pretty bad because they're control, and like we don't have that many things to attack into. Do we want Reckless Stormseeker? I think we probably do in this matchup. How good is Loran against the blue-white? I often like cutting mana creatures against Wrath decks. Let's cut Ruby. They have like, some of them play like temporary lockdown. Which is good against me. Thalia and Gitrog's probably bad against them. It's pretty expensive. I think Joda's worth keeping in. Jaren Hazaret, absolutely. Yeah, I could see having going up to 3 Thalia after sideboarding against blue-white. It's certainly real good. Maybe Peacekeeper's not great against blue-white control, because they have just like so much redundancy in their Wrath effects. Alright. Okay. Pia plus Questing Druid. It's kind of sick. We'll play the Thicket. Plaza, unfortunately not Cavern. I think we could start with Malira. What are your thoughts on the revealed Fallout cards? They seem generally cool. I'm not a huge fan of like I can just attack with this. Don't do anything else yet. Do I just play Hajar? Hajar is the best thing against Wrath. Human. yeah, like I've never played Fallout, so I don't really have like, you know, particular feelings from that perspective. Sure. I'm trying to think of any reason I care whether I sacrifice it. No. Boom. I guess there's no downside to sacrificing it. I have not tried Timeless, no. I don't really, like, have that much... I enjoy super high-powered formats less, generally speaking. What do they play for face-down things? Let's discard this basic planes. Great. What does Aurelia's Vindicator do? Huh. Jeez. I think I was gonna say go. It probably is Aurelia's Vindicator. So I can Questing Druid. I have to cast Seize the Beasts now. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna play Pia. I'm gonna play this Ganja, which will make a Thopter. I'll play this Inti, which will make a Thopter. Maybe I don't attack with these so I can block this. Yeah. I'll discard this. I can discard this Hajar because, well, yeah. No, I'm gonna discard this Courtyard. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. So they can like Sunfall me. Obviously. But if I draw a land, I can just play Jaren Hazaret. Actually, I should have discarded the Hajar, because then I can always play the... Yeah, that was dumb. I should have discarded Hajar 100%. Because I can always play the land into Hazaret, the Jaren Hazaret. Otherwise, Cavern. Okay. We'll go get a mountain, because we need actual red. I do lose my Cavern. So they can counter stuff now. Do I want to play the Jaren Hazaret into a possible counter? I feel like it's worth holding on to it. I can just cast this from my adventure, which gives me another guy. Yeah, I think I hold on to this. I think what we're doing... We'll play you. We can pay for a mana link here. We're gonna attack like this. Discard the Hajar to buff this. So everything trades with this. Okay. Rude. Sure. That's fine. They still like net neutral. Yeah. Do I want this? I don't think I do at this point. Okay, it's gonna seem weird, but I'm casting this redundant Inti because I need to get the card out of my hand for Jeru Hazoret. That was unfortunate. Okay, well. Oh. Okay. I want my stuff back. Human. Wait, didn't... Oh, I was gonna say, I thought it didn't cast the Cavern. I was like, gonna freak out. I'll take this Joda. Can't cast it now. It's not until after combat, unfortunately, but...
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Okay. Can't hit this. Sure. I wish I had one more mana. I will play this free Joda. Eh? You can obviously wrath me. Oh, they're dead. The only thing that matters is the wrath effect here. Can't cast wrath effect now. Alright, well, we win. Let's go. Humans. Humans. Boom. Oh yeah, I do need an Ashnod. Good catch. What do I want to cut? We'll cut one of the Tomics. I haven't had Tomic really come up yet. Boop. After it's crafted double Tomic. I do also think I want a second Thalia in the sideboard. Sure. All right. I agree that it is kind of funny with human themed decks. Like I don't particularly want to play a human deck rather than a dragon deck, but they make tons of legendary humans, so they work well with the the human cards and the legend cards. Great. We just need to draw one of our fast lands. We can't get a map turn one. Human. We can't play a Ruby unless we draw another colored land. Okay. One of the great things about this is Rona being so good at fixing your hand when you do have a bit of a weaker draw. Sure. Interesting. Is it a real deck or just for fun deck? I mean, I just built it. I built it because the idea seemed sweet, but, I mean, I also want to win, so... There's a new Tarkir set coming? When? I now lost. Okay. Well... Sweet, free land. Thanks for the map, buddy. We can't currently use the questing. We could actually Ruby into that, interestingly enough. Human. Do I want to just questing druid? I can use Seek the Beast. Alright, I think we're gonna... Yeah. Let's map on Ruby. can go to the graveyard. And we'll say go. Mm-hmm. Thalia is probably our weakest card in this matchup. We have both of them. We also currently do not have a Cavern of Souls, which is unfortunate. All right, we will play Seek the Beast. We'll discard one of these Thalia and Gitrogs. Okay. Well. How do I want to do this? I guess, basically no matter what, we're starting with this. We'll discard another Thalia and Gitrog. Let's play this Questing Druid. Let's make a map. Let's play this Kellen. Untap Rona. Put a counter on that. Do you think you'd play more than one of... What do you mean? I don't understand your question. Okay, we're just gonna say go. Our board right now cannot play the Joda. Mana-wise, because we have a Ganjo and 2 Thickets. Any land basically lets us do it, though. And we have Rona, so... Okay, I'm gonna discard one of the Jodas, I guess. No, I'll discard this Melira. We're unfortunately not in a position to... Alright, I'm gonna Hajar. Actually, I'll Questing Druid. And then I can Hajar map. Yeah. Say go. Hmm. This is awkward. Give me a map. Oh, actually, I already had the map. I guess we should have used the map first. It's fine. Go to map again. Okay, just land. Hmm. They're still... they can cast the Deluge this turn. I think I'm actually going to do this and attack with both of these to try and induce them to do this instead of deluging. I'd much rather just lose this Questing Druid and then have them deluge this turn. They could just have, like, Incubator plus Wandering Emperor and die. But this is fine. Yep. Totally happy with that. That was the plan all along. Once I go. Oh, my Cavern. Rude. We do fortunately still have this. For Joda or Hazaret. I probably want Urtai Resurrected or something as like a counter that I can cast off my stuff. So expensive though. Another Field of Ruin. That's rude. Fine, I'll cast one of these. Sure. I think I'm just saying go. We can Questing Druid next turn, or at the end of the turn. Oh boy, another Deluge. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, they blocked the 4/4 Incubator. So Incubators are tokens that have +1/+1 counters. That you can spend 2 to turn them into a creature. They're basically 0/0 creatures. This is really going quite poorly. Okay, well, there's another Cavern. Human. I will play Joda off of the Cavern. It should say that it's cast with Cavern or something. It's weird that like there's no effect that indicate. Oh, you have to box over it. All right. I'm gonna cast Inti. Which will cascade into my Ashnod. Suddenly, much power. Let's graveyard that land. I don't think I want to discard. I want to get a map with this. Sure. Can Deluge and get lost my Joda or something. When it does play counter spells, they no more lies to me. We also have a Cavern of Souls, so they can't counter it. Okay. We'll bottom that. Map with this. Jace, okay.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Know me for
In
15.
time,
Okay.
I will shatter your mind.
Sure. Wait, what?
I'll take note of all your failures.
They just double milled me out?
I pull
What the hell?
and your entire
Okay.
mind unravels.
Weird. Huh. How did I get milled so much? I guess that game just went on a long time. You're out, you're out. You're out, you're out. I didn't see any enchantments though. They probably have them. Oh yeah, Thalia is insane against those sort of decks. Hanalana Elena is not against Wrath decks. You don't want to have to play a 2-3 and then sit there and play more things to make it good. Let's cut one of the Kellens. Let's cut a Malira. Why am I testing standard? Because I want to play Magic, and it's fun. I am planning on playing in the Pro Tour in Seattle, which is coming up at the end of April, so familiarizing myself with what's legal now helps make that easier. Okay. Pia with the Kellen already in exile is sick. Alright, great. Sure. this way. Okay, I will decline. Actually, no, I will put that in the graveyard because I don't. Yeah, I can't play that off the NT. I will. Do I want to discard? Yeah, I'll discard the other NT. Maybe we get a land that can play. We're going on this. Okay, we got another NT. That's kind of funny. That's not really what we're looking for. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna play Cavern on human into a Hajar in case they have depopulate or whatever the 4-cost wrath is. Oh, this deck has tons of rares. I mean, most of my lands are rare, probably. I mean, if you already happen to have them, then yeah, it's fine. But if you're trying to build it from scratch, it's gonna be difficult. I will play Plaza. I'll discard the Saganjo. I want to try and find a card I can play. We have Hajar. We have Plaza. Oh. Okay, well, I'll play this Jero and Hazaret. They basically have to Sunfall me here, which unfortunately they can do, but... Uh-huh. Because if they don't Sunfall me, we just have Hajar. Okay, they are dead. I'd rather have this going second, I think, than the Stormseeker. Did you miss Lethal Jero and Hazard? It says there. That's an attack trigger, you see, that gave me the Jero and Hazaret. So I did not have any way to cast it prior to combat because it was just on top of my deck. Okay. It's really funny that this could just be my land base, and I'm like, yep, easy keep. I don't want to play my Cavern of Souls first because it gives away the fact that my opponent can't counter anything and they play the game differently. Oh, that's funny. The actual Ashnod. I will play this now. Um. I think I attack and just don't discard. Okay. This hand unfortunately can't activate Questing Druid currently. That's bad. Yep. Do not have a... Boom. Thunder Junction is out by the time that I'm playing the Pro Tour. Really? Okay. Can't counter it. I mean, that's good.
Run away. You'll be safer.
Alright. We do
This
get
is
this
what you
Thalia
get
into
for
play.
hurting my people.
Which does flip that back. If only I had the Thalia pre-combat. What if against controllers I was going to burn cards? That sounds terrible. Especially considering I can't cast them with my mana base.
Until next time, then. May your blade strike true.
Oh, Loco. Hey, buddy. You wanna get down? Hmm. Got him. I have Thalia, so they can't wander at me here. Okay. Bounce that, sure. Okay. Go. I have Questing Druid that I can Seek the Beast with. Does cost 3. There is Boseiju in here, yes. Is the untap thing not online? I thought it was. Let me turn it on if it is not there already. Boop.